Marilyn Monroe was born on 1st of July, 1926. Growing up for her was difficult. Monroe never knew her father, and her mother suffered a mental breakdown in 1934 when Monroe was only 8 years old. Monroe's mother was diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia, and she was in and out of mental institutions for the rest of her life. By this time, Monroe had become a ward of the state, moving in and out of foster homes for the next several years, where she was sexually abused, became withdrawn, and also developed a stutter. By age 19, Monroe had to drop out of school, and by age 18, in 1846, she secured a contract with an acting agency. Later, a 6-month contract with 20th Century Fox and another with Columbia Pictures. Unfortunately, when her contract expired in each of the cases, nobody wanted her again, so her contract was not renewed. But Marilyn Monroe still believed in herself and was determined to learn, grow, and wait for her opportunity until her big breakthrough came in the year 1950. She went on from there to gross over $200 million in her films. You see, Denzel Washington said, "The only thing stopping you from achieving your dreams are the stories you keep telling yourself that you can't." You might wake up to life to find out that you were born into poverty. Yes, you might look around to see how powerless you are to move towards your goal. Like Marilyn Monroe, you might have been abandoned and rejected several times in the past. Regardless of what you've been through, at the end of the day, what you'll get out of life will be determined by the stories you constantly tell yourself. The only thing stopping you from achieving your dreams are the stories you keep telling yourself that you can't. Alvin Ailey was born on January 5, 1931, in Rogers, Texas, at the height of the Great Depression and in the violently racist and segregated South. During his youth, Ailey was barred from interacting with mainstream society. When he was just 3 years old, Ailey was abandoned by his father. Because of poverty, Alvin Ailey and his mother were forced to work in cutting fields and as domestics in white homes, the only employment available to them. As an escape, Ailey found refuge in the church, seeking out at nights to watch adults dance and in writing a journal, a practice that he maintained his entire life. Ailey spent all his childhood moving from town to town as his mother sought employment and being abandoned with relatives whenever she took off on her own. When he was 5 years old, Ailey watched helplessly as his mother got raped by a white man. Life was horrible for Alvin Ailey, but he had set his mind on a goal, and that was to become a great dancer. He wouldn't look back until he achieved this. Against every obstacle, Alvin Ailey became a successful dancer, director, choreographer, and activist. In 1958, Alvin Ailey formed his own company in New York after realizing racism prevented him from being accepted into an established company. At the age of 29, Alvin Ailey choreographed Revelations, which was set to spirituals and is one of the most performed ballets of the 20th century. He created more than 100 dances, some of which became very popular. Through his dance theater, Alvin Ailey popularized modern dance throughout the world, and many of his international tours were sponsored by the US State Department. A man such as Ailey had no chance in life because everything was against him. The only thing that gave him a chance in life was the story he told himself. He constantly told himself that he could be great. He constantly told himself that he could, and in fact, he deserved to succeed, and that's why he succeeded. The only thing stopping you from achieving your dreams are the stories you keep telling yourself that you can't. Sit down and listen to the stories you're telling yourself. Pay attention to how much you criticize yourself for failing instead of seeing yourself as someone who is learning. Listen to how many times you make excuses. My father is poor, so I must be poor. I was rejected by everyone, so something is wrong with me. Nobody loves me, so I can't amount to anything in life. People like me can't actually succeed in today's world. The only thing stopping you from achieving your dreams are the stories you keep telling yourself that you can't. Stop stopping yourself. Stop telling yourself that you can't achieve your dreams. Remember, most successful people you know were ordinary people who believed they could achieve extraordinary things. Most people who fail in life simply have the habit of telling themselves that they can't succeed. The only thing stopping you from achieving your dreams are the stories you keep telling yourself that you can't. Thanks for watching. My name is Steve Courage. I'm a Nigerian entrepreneur, and you can join my personal channel right here on the screen or at the description below. I love you.